Welcome back to A Tinker Tale. This is take 2. Our deep play group is blended learning, problem-based learning, and a flipped classroom. Our group members are Bethany, Laura, Delora, and Will. And since we last checked in about 6 weeks ago, just want to review our goals. Both our individual and group goals are for us to implement at least aspects of a flipped classroom and problem-based and blended learning components as much as possible. For all of us, again, this is the first time that we have tried a flipped classroom or problem-based or blended learning, so brand new experience for all of us. As far as cool things I've learned since we last talked, I got the book that I am to read, and that is Flip Your Classroom by Bergman and Sams. And so I just got this book this week, partway through the week, so just started to read it. And one of the cool things I learned that resonated right away was that the students that are spoken about are the same students that I have. That is, there's the struggling student who tries really hard but just doesn't get the material. There's a student with a lot of extracurricular activities who simply can't dedicate tons of time to homework after school. And then there's a student who I have quite a few of, and that is the student who tries to game school. And so this idea of the flipped classroom is to help each of these types of students and others as well. So one of the things that I really appreciate in the first chapter or two is this idea that the flipped classroom alleviates the pressure of having to perform and be the stage on the stage 5 times a day. And instead of that, you're freed up to be more interactive with the kids, to develop personal relationships with them much better than you can if you're just lecturing a la Charlie Brown. Another cool thing that we have had happen at Prosser this year in the math department is we've got a brand new curriculum. It's Houghton, Mifflin, Harcourt, and one nice thing is that there are videos that are available per lesson and per module in the book. And so we haven't yet had time to get the kids access to these videos, but once we do, this plays right into the idea of a flipped classroom really well. So hopefully we can get the codes so the kids can start watching the videos as soon as possible. Also, of course, I want to incorporate Khan Academy. The idea is I don't want to reinvent the wheel if there are already really good videos out there. That will save me tons of time from having to develop my own. As far as our group's books, we have Teach Like a Pirate, Ditch That Textbook, Flip Your Classroom, the one that I am choosing to read, Problem-Based Learning for Math and Science, and Learning by Choice. And as far as next steps are concerned, the area that I want to focus on next will be to introduce students to these videos in class and to model with them how to best use these videos. That is, to show them how to take notes, how to pause the videos, and to also quiz themselves as they're going along and at the end of each video to see what in fact they've learned.